Welcome back to another RuneScape update. Today there's been some huge updates to Slayer, starting with a few adjustments to some unlocks. Slug Salter now costs 10 points down from 80. Reptile Freezer also costs 10 down from 90. Ring Bling has been halved from 300 to 150. And Bigger and Badder went from 150 to just 50 points. Task storage has also been reduced from 1000 points to 500. And now every Slayer Master will have their own task block list. Well, sort of. Turiel, Aya and Sprea share a block list. And on screen right now you can see the points needed per block at each master. Then also Mashna now awards 6 points per task, up from 2, and Vanica gives 8 points, up from 4. And their milestone multipliers have been updated as well, with Mashna's 10th task being worth 30 points and 50th being worth 90. Vanica's 10th task is worth 40 points now and 50th is worth 120. Then Iron, Steel, Mithril, Adamant and Runite dragons are now combined into a single Metal Dragon Slayer task with updated quantities and extensions. Lunar keys dropped by PVM encounters in the Twilight Temple dungeon have been adjusted as shown here. And then some other Slayer related changes today include that the Granite Hammer now has a 30% Golem Bane effect, dealing 30% extra damage and accuracy against all Golem creatures, including gargoyles and all phases of Grotesque Guardians. Some Slayer creatures that dropped 1 or 2 noted herbs now drop unnoted herbs instead, allowing for the herb stack to be used more effectively. The Helmet of the Moon has been added to the collection log. The Mark of Darkness buff now lasts 3 minutes by default, and Doom's combat achievements will be released on the 3rd of September. Then there's quite a few other changes today. They have slightly lowered the required contribution to receive 100% loot from the Royal Titans. The agility requirement for the Castle Draken shortcut has been raised to 86, and you can now add potions to existing stacks in potion storage even if your bank is full. The custom menu entry and the bank actions that is enabled with the auto charging setting now shows an additional menu rather than swapping out an existing one. New private instances now adjust for player counts when participants leave, and the rune pouch can now be purchased from the Mage Training Arena. And lastly, a couple of changes have been made to the permanent Deadman mode too. The Spori, Golden Tench, Royal Titans and Yama uniques have been added to the drop rate multiplier. Unskulled players can now obtain ancient crystals from revenants. Black and green dragons in the wilderness now always drop double dragon bones. Guarded areas are now properly defended, with wizards freeze and skulled intruders for brief periods of time. Roll cases can now be obtained, and Araxor now awards Slayer XP on task. And that is all for today. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you again next week with your next RuneScape update.